Good morning, everyone. I'm Raya Akila Azahra from SMA Negeri 1 Banjarnegara as the first speaker of the opposition side. The motion today is in areas of persistently low academic achievement, the House believes that countries should prioritize reforming the curriculum over build-up educational facilities. Ladies and gentlemen, the government lives in a world full of textbooks and theories. They believe if you simply change a thing or two, if you simply change one or two words in the curriculum system, a student who has limited facilities will be a top achiever. In areas of persistently low academic achievement, these schools are suffocating. Building the foundation is a practical necessity before we even think about changing the content. Imagine sitting in a classroom with no roofs, no books, and no light, and suddenly we got informed about an update. The curriculum is currently changing. That is what the government is proposing today. The government wants to spend their limited budget on experts to rewrite books. The academic achievement isn't low because of the scarcity in the system. It is low because of the environment, making it difficult, and it is impossible. You cannot teach a 21st century inside a 19th century building, especially in a far or remote areas. Facility act as enabler of the education. Why is the academic achievement in remote areas are low? That is not because of the lessons or the method aren't modern enough. That is because of the roof leaks and the class is cancelled. There is no library, no books, and not enough resources so the students cannot study outside their class. The curriculum is a manual and facilities are the tool. Giving a new curriculum to a school without any surface facility is like giving someone a manual on how to drive a car when they don't even own a bicycle. Facility is a hardware, while curriculum is the software. A software cannot run perfectly or efficiently if the hardware is broken. Now, how are we supposed to run a digital curriculum with no internet? And how are we supposed to learn about advanced science without a lab? It is not because they cannot understand the materials, but they lack the facility to learn. They don't have the library and roofs over their head to keep them in school during raining season. And the national curriculum is usually the same for everyone. If the government changes the curriculum, then the rich schools will quickly adapt and adjust so they can follow the system, whilst the schools in remote areas will fall further behind. A student with access to science lab, to libraries, and they have enough resources will surely surpass students who only has textbooks, regardless what the textbook says. By building labs, libraries, and classes in lower academic achievement areas, we can give them the same chance and we can give them the same academic weapons so they can compete. The experienced teachers tend to leave the remote areas with low academic achievement, not because they had hate the curriculum or because the curriculum is bad. It's because of the facilities. There are no clean waters, no teacher housing or teaching aids. That condition makes it unbearable for them to work. Schools that invest in teaching aids, teaching facilities, is far more effective than schools with frustrated teacher that tries to explain complex theory with broken chalkboard. Therefore, we must build the physical reality of a school first, then the curriculum can actually do its job. Thank you.